Imagine this: you say goodnight to your loved ones, climb into your bed, and drift off to sleep. It's a night like any other. But what if you never woke up? That's exactly what happened to a 71-year-old man last night. His family was in utter shock. He had no major health issues, no signs of trouble, just a normal evening, like always. Yet, the next morning, he was gone. No warning. No second chances. Could it have been prevented? Here's what most people don't realize: after 70, certain bedtime habits can silently increase your risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. And the scariest part? Most seniors don't even know they're making these mistakes. A warm, comfortable room. A late-night snack. Even the position you sleep in. These small, everyday choices might seem harmless, but they could be putting your health at serious risk. So, why should you care? Because sleep isn't just about rest, it's about survival. The way you prepare for sleep directly affects your heart, brain, and overall longevity. If you're over 70, your body no longer responds to nighttime routines the same way it did in your 30s or 40s. What used to be fine could now be deadly. But here's the good news: you have the power to change it. In today's video, we're diving into 4 common bedtime habits that may be secretly harming your health. Some of them may surprise you. Others might be things you've done for decades without a second thought. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead to protect yourself, sleep better, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end. The last habit is something that nearly every senior does every single night without realizing how dangerous it truly is. So, if you care about your health, your independence, and making sure you wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed instead of at risk, keep watching. Let's get started. Why that late-night meal could be stealing years off your life. Think back to when you were younger. You could enjoy a big dinner late at night and still wake up feeling fine. But after 70, your body simply doesn't work the same way. Your metabolism slows down. Your digestive system becomes less efficient. And what you eat before bed could be quietly increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes while you sleep. If you've ever woken up with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, chances are your late-night eating habits are to blame. And the truth is, the danger goes beyond just a little indigestion. Here's where you're drinking your way into a dangerous night. Hydration is essential for good health, but drinking too much before bed could be silently putting you at risk in ways you never imagined. Picture this: it's 2 a.m. You wake up with an urgent need to use the bathroom. Half asleep, you swing your legs over the side of the bed, stand up too fast, and suddenly the room spins. Your vision blurs. Your knees buckle. And before you can catch yourself, you're on the floor. It happens more often than you think. Many seniors believe that drinking plenty of water before bed is harmless, even beneficial. But after 70, your body doesn't process fluids the same way it used to. Your bladder weakens. Your kidneys remain active while you sleep. And even a modest amount of liquid in the evening can send you rushing to the bathroom multiple times a night. And the consequences are far more severe than just losing sleep. Here's why this habit can be deadly dangerous: nighttime falls. Each time you wake up groggy and disoriented, you increase the risk of falling, breaking a hip, or suffering a head injury. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury and even death in older adults. Sudden blood pressure drops. When you get out of bed too quickly, your blood pressure may plummet, leading to dizziness, fainting, and collapse. This condition, called postural hypotension, is a silent threat many seniors don't recognize until it's too late. Sleep deprivation and brain health. Each nighttime trip to the bathroom disrupts your sleep cycle, preventing deep, restorative rest. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation weakens your immune system, raises blood pressure, and is linked to cognitive decline and even dementia. So, what's the solution? Shift your hydration schedule. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day and taper off by late afternoon or early evening to give your body time to process the liquid before bed. Take small sips at night instead of full glasses. If you feel thirsty in the evening, drink just enough to stay comfortable, not enough to send you running to the bathroom. Watch for hidden sources of fluids. Some foods, like soups, melons, cucumbers, and certain medications, contain high water content and can contribute to frequent urination. Be mindful of how much liquid you're consuming overall. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Both are diuretics, meaning they make you urinate more frequently, increasing the chances of disrupted sleep and dehydration. One small change cutting back on nighttime fluids can mean the difference between a peaceful night's sleep and a dangerous fall in the dark. Now, let's talk about another surprising habit that might be robbing you of quality sleep and even putting your heart at risk. That's what's happening inside your body when you eat a heavy meal too close to bedtime. Your digestive system goes into overdrive. Instead of focusing on deep, restorative sleep, your body is busy breaking down food. This keeps your heart rate elevated, preventing the natural nighttime dip that helps protect against cardiovascular stress. Stomach acid rises into your throat. Lying down too soon after eating can cause acid reflux, leading to a burning sensation, coughing, or even a choking feeling that jolts you awake. Over time, this can weaken your throat muscles and increase the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that can be deadly for seniors. Your blood sugar spikes dangerously. If you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, late-night meals can cause glucose imbalances that make it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar while you sleep. Research shows that seniors who frequently eat late at night have a significantly higher risk of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. Let's put this into perspective. Imagine you have a late-night craving and decide to enjoy a heavy pasta dish or a greasy burger before bed. It feels satisfying in the moment, but as you lie down, your body struggles to keep stomach acid where it belongs. You wake up in the middle of the night with burning discomfort, or worse, you don't wake up at all. Silent complications like sudden heart strain or an unnoticed stroke can take their toll over time. What's the solution? Finish dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime to allow your body enough time to digest. If you need a bedtime snack, choose something light and easy to digest, like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a warm cup of herbal tea. Avoid greasy, spicy, or heavy meals late at night, especially foods high in sodium and unhealthy fats, which can contribute to high blood pressure and heart strain. Your body has changed, and so should your habits. Making this one small adjustment could significantly lower your risk of nighttime health issues, improve your sleep quality, and help you wake up feeling truly refreshed. Now, let's talk about another bedtime mistake that most seniors don't realize is harming them every single night. The hidden danger lurking in your nighttime routine. It starts with something simple. You wake up in the middle of the night feeling an urgent need to use the bathroom. You sit up, swing your legs over the side of the bed, and stand up. But suddenly, the world tilts. Your vision blurs. Your head spins. And before you can steady yourself, you're falling. This isn't just a clumsy moment. It's a dangerous physiological reaction called postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when transitioning from lying down to standing. For younger people, this might cause a brief moment of dizziness. But for seniors, it can lead to devastating consequences. Here's why it's a silent threat: your body isn't adjusting as fast as it used to. As we age, the automatic processes that regulate blood pressure slow down. When you rise too quickly, your heart struggles to push enough blood to your brain, causing you to feel lightheaded, unsteady, or even faint completely. Falls can change your life in an instant. A simple trip to the bathroom can turn into a broken hip, a traumatic brain injury, or worse. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury-related death for seniors over 70. Your sleep is being stolen bit by bit. Waking up multiple times each night doesn't just disrupt your rest. It throws off your body's entire sleep cycle. Each time you turn on the light or move around, your brain gets tricked into thinking it's morning. This suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, this chronic disruption leads to weakened immunity, elevated blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. Studies have shown that seniors who frequently wake up at night have a higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions. It's not just about sleep. It's about your long-term brain health. So, what's the solution? Instead of cutting out fluids entirely, which can lead to dehydration, adjust when and how you drink. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day. Start hydrating in the morning and slowly decrease intake as the evening progresses. Taper off by late afternoon. Try to finish most of your drinks by 6:00 or 7 p.m. so your body has time to process them before bedtime. Take small sips instead of full glasses. If you feel thirsty at night, don't gulp down a big glass of water. Take a few sips instead. Be mindful of hidden sources of fluids. Soups, juicy fruits like watermelon and oranges, and even some medications contain high water content that contributes to nocturia, frequent nighttime urination. Limit caffeine and alcohol in the evening. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and making the problem even worse. Alcohol, though it may seem to make you sleepy, actually disrupts deep sleep and can make nighttime trips to the bathroom more frequent. By retraining your hydration habits, you can reduce nighttime interruptions, sleep deeper, and protect yourself from dangerous falls and long-term cognitive decline. Now, let's talk about another surprising bedtime mistake that could be quietly harming your heart every single night. Is your bedroom temperature putting your heart at risk? Most people love the feeling of a warm, cozy bed. It's comforting, familiar, and feels like the perfect way to drift off to sleep. But what if I told you that keeping your room too warm at night might be quietly harming your heart and shortening your lifespan? Many seniors make the mistake of cranking up the thermostat or piling on heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. But in reality, sleeping in a warm room increases your risk of heart problems, dehydration, and restless, low-quality sleep. And here's where it gets even more shocking. Some experts believe that consistently sleeping in an overheated environment could actually accelerate aging and cognitive decline. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I've always slept better when I'm warm. I get cold easily. Turning down the heat will just make me uncomfortable. And that's exactly why this topic is so controversial. The hidden dangers of sleeping too warm. As we age, our bodies lose their ability to regulate temperature efficiently. The ability to sweat and release heat declines, making it easier for body temperature to rise too high, especially during sleep. When your body overheats at night, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, increasing strain on your cardiovascular system. Here's what happens when you sleep in a warm room: increased heart strain. Your heart has to pump harder to regulate body temperature, leading to elevated blood pressure and a higher risk of heart attacks or strokes. Silent dehydration. Even if you don't feel thirsty, your body loses more fluids overnight when overheated. Mild dehydration thickens the blood, increasing the risk of blood clots and strokes, especially in seniors. Restless, disrupted sleep. When your body overheats, it prevents you from reaching the deep, restorative sleep that's essential for memory function, immune health, and longevity. Studies show that seniors who sleep in rooms warmer than 70 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 21 degrees Celsius, wake up more frequently and experience poor overall sleep quality. The aging factor. Some researchers believe that chronic overheating during sleep may accelerate cognitive decline by increasing oxidative stress in the brain. Long-term poor sleep is already linked to dementia, Alzheimer's, and other memory-related diseases, so why take the risk? But here's where it gets even more controversial. What's the ideal sleeping temperature? Most sleep experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. But many seniors refuse to believe this advice because they feel colder at night as they age. However, feeling cold doesn't necessarily mean your body needs more heat. It often means your circulation isn't as strong as it used to be. Piling on heat only forces your heart to work harder. So, what should you do instead? Lower your bedroom temperature gradually. If you're used to a warm room, don't drop the thermostat drastically in one night. Lower it by 1 or 2 degrees each night until you reach an optimal range. Switch to breathable bedding. Heavy synthetic blankets trap heat and make overheating worse. Instead, opt for light, breathable cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics. Use a fan or open a window for circulation. Fresh air can prevent carbon dioxide buildup, improving sleep quality while keeping your body naturally cool. Layer up, but wisely. If you tend to feel cold, use light, removable layers instead of blasting the heat, so you can adjust as needed without overheating. Now, I know this topic is going to stir up a lot of debate. Some people swear they need warmth to sleep, while others believe a cold room is the key to longevity. So, tell me, what do you think? Do you sleep better in a warm room, or are you willing to try lowering the temperature? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss. But before you adjust your thermostat, let's talk about another shocking mistake most seniors make every single night, and why it could be putting your heart in danger. How your bedroom temperature could be harming your heart and brain. Have you ever woken up drenched in sweat, tossing and turning through the night, only to feel groggy and sluggish in the morning? You might blame it on aging, but what if the real culprit was something as simple as your bedroom temperature? Many seniors unknowingly create the perfect storm for nighttime dehydration, heart strain, and even cognitive decline by keeping their rooms too warm. And the worst part? They don't even realize how much damage it's doing. Let's take George, for example. George is a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys winding down with a good book before bed. He keeps his bedroom at a cozy 75 degrees Fahrenheit and piles on thick blankets, believing that warmth will help him sleep better. But night after night, he wakes up restless, sweating, and exhausted. His mornings start with brain fog, achy joints, and a sluggish feeling that lasts all day. What George doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is preventing his body from entering the deep, restorative sleep he desperately needs. The science behind why you need a cooler room. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. We don't sweat as easily, our circulation slows, and our ability to cool down naturally during sleep weakens. This means that when we sleep in a room that's too warm, our heart has to work overtime to regulate our temperature. Thicker blood, higher stroke risk. Nighttime dehydration makes the blood more viscous, increasing the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. Seniors who sleep in warm environments are at a much higher risk of these life-threatening conditions. Interrupted sleep, weakened brain function. When your body overheats, it prevents you from reaching deep REM sleep, which is essential for memory consolidation, immune function, and repairing brain cells. Studies show that seniors who consistently sleep in warm environments are at a greater risk of cognitive decline, including dementia and Alzheimer's. Strain on your heart. Sleeping in a warm room forces your cardiovascular system to work harder, leading to elevated heart rates and higher blood pressure throughout the night. Over time, this increases the likelihood of cardiac events, especially in those with existing heart conditions. The ideal sleeping temperature for longevity. Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep quality. This mimics the natural drop in body temperature that happens as we prepare for deep sleep. But many seniors resist this idea because they feel they need warmth to sleep well. Here's the key: you don't have to feel cold. You just need to prevent overheating. How to cool your room without feeling uncomfortable. Layer wisely. Instead of one heavy synthetic blanket, use light, breathable cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics that allow better airflow. This helps keep you warm without trapping heat. Choose the right sleepwear. Ditch thick pajamas and opt for light, moisture-wicking materials that help regulate body temperature. Improve air circulation. Open the windows slightly or use a small fan to keep air moving. This not only helps regulate temperature but improves air quality, reducing allergens and pollutants that can also disrupt sleep. Adjust your thermostat gradually. If you're used to a warm room, don't make a drastic change overnight. Lower your room temperature by 1 or 2 degrees per night until you adjust to the optimal range. A simple fix that could add years to your life. By making this one small adjustment, you can reduce your risk of strokes, heart attacks, and high blood pressure, improve sleep quality, memory retention, and cognitive health, and wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and mentally sharper. Now, let me ask you, how warm is your bedroom at night? Are you willing to try lowering your thermostat for better sleep and better health? Drop a comment below, and let's discuss. And before you go, there's one more bedtime habit that could be quietly damaging your health every single night, and it's something most seniors never think about. Are you sleeping in the most dangerous position without knowing it? Most people never question how they sleep. After all, if you're comfortable, isn't that all that matters? Not after 70. As you age, your body undergoes subtle but significant changes. Your muscles lose tone, circulation weakens, and lung capacity declines. The way you position yourself during sleep can either support or strain your body, and the wrong sleeping position could silently put you at risk of heart failure, stroke, and even sudden cardiac arrest. The truth about sleeping on your back. Many people assume that sleeping flat on their back is the best way to rest, but for seniors, it can be one of the most dangerous positions. And here's why. 1. It restricts airflow. Gravity pulls your tongue and soft tissues downward, partially or completely blocking your airway. This increases the risk of obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing pauses multiple times throughout the night. Even if you don't fully wake up, these interruptions reduce oxygen supply to your brain and heart, putting extra strain on your cardiovascular system. 2. It increases blood pressure and heart strain. With less oxygen intake, your heart has to work harder to circulate blood, which can cause nighttime spikes in blood pressure. Over time, this raises the risk of heart disease, stroke, and sudden cardiac events. 3. It can lead to acid reflux and aspiration pneumonia. If you suffered from acid reflux GERD, lying on your back allows stomach acid to travel up your esophagus, leading to nighttime choking, chronic coughing, and even lung infections. So, what's the best sleeping position for seniors? Left side sleeping the safest choice. Improved circulation. This position allows your heart to pump more efficiently, reducing strain on your cardiovascular system. Enhances digestion. Gravity keeps stomach acid from creeping up, lowering the risk of heartburn and acid reflux. Optimizes breathing. Your airways remain open, reducing snoring and decreasing the risk of sleep apnea. Right side sleeping a secondary option. Slightly better than sleeping on your back, but can put more pressure on your heart if you have heart conditions or high blood pressure. Favoring your left side is best. Stomach sleeping only in some cases. Helps prevent snoring and airway blockages, but it can strain the neck and spine over time. If you must sleep this way, use a thin pillow or none at all to keep your neck aligned. Pro tips to stay in the best sleeping position: use a body pillow. If you struggle to stay on your side, hug a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Elevate your head slightly. A small incline of 4 to 6 inches with an adjustable bed or wedge pillow can help keep airways open, especially for those with sleep apnea or GERD. Support your knees and lower back. Place a pillow between your knees for spinal alignment and less joint pressure. Invest in a mattress that supports side sleeping. A medium firm or soft mattress helps distribute body weight evenly and prevents discomfort when sleeping on your side. A small change that can save your life. It may seem like a small adjustment, but your sleeping position can mean the difference between deep, restorative sleep and a night filled with silent health risks. How do you usually sleep at night? Are you a side sleeper, back sleeper, or stomach sleeper? Drop a comment below, and let's discuss. And before you go, there's one final critical mistake that many seniors unknowingly make every night, and it could be robbing them of years of healthy living. Is your sleeping position slowly hurting your heart and brain? For years, Walter, a 76-year-old retired teacher, thought his nighttime struggles were just part of aging. He'd wake up feeling exhausted, his head pounding, his mind foggy. His wife noticed that sometimes in the middle of the night, he would stop breathing for a few seconds before suddenly gasping for air. At first, he shrugged it off, but as time went on, his symptoms worsened: fatigue, memory lapses, and constant headaches. Finally, a doctor's visit revealed the truth. Walter's sleeping position was contributing to a diagnosed sleep apnea, putting a dangerous strain on his heart every single night. And here's the shocking part: millions of seniors are unknowingly doing the exact same thing. Why your sleeping position matters more after 70. As you get older, your body undergoes major physiological changes. Your lung function declines, making oxygen intake less efficient. Your circulation slows down, increasing the risk of heart strain. Your muscles lose tone, which can cause your airway to collapse more easily. This means that the way you sleep directly affects your breathing, circulation, and overall heart health. The wrong sleeping position can lead to sleep apnea and oxygen deprivation. If you sleep on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and throat muscles downward, partially or completely blocking your airway. This leads to disrupted breathing, lower oxygen levels, and increased heart strain. Many seniors don't even realize they have sleep apnea, but the long-term effects can be devastating. Heart strain and circulatory issues. Studies show that sleeping on your right side can put extra pressure on your heart, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. This is especially dangerous for seniors with heart conditions, as it can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, leading to congestive heart failure over time. Worsening acid reflux and GERD. If you suffered from heartburn, sleeping in the wrong position allows stomach acid to creep up into your throat, increasing the risk of chronic irritation, coughing, and even aspiration pneumonia, a lung infection caused by inhaling stomach acid. The best sleeping position for seniors, left side sleeping, the gold standard. Improves circulation. Reduces pressure on the heart, allowing it to pump more efficiently. Enhances digestion. Keeps stomach acid where it belongs, reducing heartburn and reflux. Optimizes breathing. Helps keep airways open, lowering the risk of sleep apnea and oxygen deprivation. If you must sleep on your back, do this instead: elevate your head and upper body with a wedge pillow or adjustable bed to prevent airway collapse. Use a CPAP or anti-snoring device if you have diagnosed or suspected sleep apnea. Keep a body pillow next to you to encourage rolling onto your side naturally. Support your body for better sleep. Place a pillow between your knees. This keeps your spine aligned and prevents hip or lower back pain. Use a breathable mattress and pillow. Memory foam or adjustable mattresses help relieve pressure points and improve blood flow. Avoid thick, heavy pillows that push your head too far forward. This can worsen airway obstruction. A small change that can save your life. The way you position your body at night isn't just about comfort. It's about survival. By making simple adjustments, you can improve heart function, prevent dangerous oxygen drops, lower your risk of strokes and nighttime heart strain, and wake up feeling energized instead of exhausted. How do you sleep at night? Are you willing to try shifting your position for better health and longevity? Final thoughts: a simple change tonight could mean a lifetime tomorrow. Today, we've talked about 4 seemingly innocuous bedtime habits, but they're secretly affecting your heart, your sleep quality, and your longevity. From eating too late and drinking too much liquid to having a bedroom that's too hot and sleeping in a dangerous position, each habit subtly impacts your health in ways you might not have imagined. But here's the powerful truth: your health isn't determined just by your age, but also by your willingness to adapt and change. You still have the power to wake up tomorrow feeling healthier, more alert, and more lucid than you did today. So tonight, before you fall asleep, take an honest look at your bedtime habits. Which of these habits are most meaningful to you? Maybe you felt restless at night, woken up dizzy, or noticed your energy draining. Awareness is the first step toward change. Here's my challenge to you: make just one small adjustment tonight. Maybe eat dinner earlier, drink less fluids before bed, lower your thermostat a few degrees, or simply sleep on your left side. Even a small change done regularly can dramatically improve your health and quality of life over time. Remember the advice of the elders: it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Life is precious, and your nightly routine can either take years away from you or give them back. Which will you choose? Valuable lesson: the key takeaway is that even seemingly small and routine habits, especially those related to bedtime, can have a significant impact on the health and longevity of individuals over 70. Being mindful of these habits and making simple adjustments can lead to substantial improvements in cardiovascular health, sleep quality, and overall well-being. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these bedtime habits? Are there any that surprised you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this information valuable, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on healthy aging.